Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
And I'm Pat Shiraki. An attorney for one of the men tells us that both persons of interest are expected to be charged with murder very soon. Eyewitness News reporter Walt Hunter is live for us at police headquarters with the latest. Walt.
Well, Pat, of course, breaking this case is very important to so many people in the city, and sources tell CBS 3 the way this case was broken all came down to a phone that was dropped at the scene of the crash by one of the suspects. A neighbor, sources say, picked it up. Didn't think much of it, but when that neighbor saw the headlines, heard about the deaths of the children, he turned the phone over to police. They traced the phone, and now 2 persons of interest are in custody in the homicide unit behind me.
He is cooperating. He is trying to do everything in his power to erase the image of those poor children going over the hood of that car.
Christopher Warren, attorney for one suspect now in police custody, says his client, who has no prior criminal record, has confessed to being one of 2 suspects in the Friday carjacking robbery that led to a crash that killed 3 children, critically injuring their mother and also injuring the carjacking victim.
I personally just left him, and he is in shambles. He feels horrible for what happened, and he is trying to do everything in his power to atone for what happened last Friday.
Attorney Warren says his client and the second suspect chose their victim at random. She was a female real estate agent in the neighborhood. And he adds the second suspect sexually assaulted the woman while he was at the wheel in the moments before the crash.
The driver, trying to get away from the police, lost control of the vehicle, and a horrible, horrible accident ensued.
Finally, police sources say the break in the case came when a suspect's phone was left at the scene, and neighbors found it and turned it over to police. Sources say the entire incident from beginning to end is captured on video. Much of that video turned over voluntarily by neighbors and business owners who were horrified by the crime. Sources say in one case, a business owner on vacation saw the headlines and actually came back home to get some video to help police.